Hello everyone, it is Booger. I'm just here to kind of introduce you to what this video will be. There's a couple self-interviews with the other members, as well as at the end it's going to be a giant just mashup of pictures and videos and all the things that have happened within the past 2 years. I just wanted to say that I put a lot of love in this video and it has tested me. I have tried to export it 3 times by now and things kept glitching, so it will be a miracle that this will be on YouTube. So make sure to leave a like, subscribe, comment, and tell me who you think would survive in a horror movie. Who'd be the killer in your opinion?
Hi, I'm Alex. I am the president of the Boreallumi Idol Club, and I also helped found it. Very cool.
Hi, my name is Frankie. I am the vice president of Boreallumi, and I am also a dance lead.
Hi, my name is Ald. I'm a dancer in Boreallumi, and I have been since February.
My name is Wren. I was Wren. I am the lead costumer and one of the dance leads of Boreallumi Idols.
Hi, I'm Marilyn. I'm a dancer in this group.
Hi, I'm Booger. I'm the social media and event coordinator and outreach coordinator for Boreallumi Idols.
Hi, my name's Bibble. I'm one of the founding members of Boreallumi Idols, and I founded it 2 years ago with my friend Alex.
Hello, I'm Ethan, a potential dancer for Boreallumi. I say potential because I have not danced with the group yet, nor have I really danced in my life in the first place. Isn't that fun? Anyways, I figure that I might try dancing, and if it doesn't go so well, or if it does, no matter what, I think I'll end up continuing supporting the group because they're already a big part of my experience and the joy that I find at going to the current university, where our headquarters is, I suppose, Western. They're one of the first groups of people that I really got to talk to and bond over a common interest being, idols. Never would have guessed it.
Alright, hello, my name's Marilyn, I'm a dancer.
Hello, I'm Clover. I dance in this group. I'm a dancer.
My favorite club moment was probably when we all went to Applebee's after our last performance at ClearCon. I don't know why, it was just really fun, and it was cool to hang out with everyone outside of like a club setting specifically, and just, be silly and eat burgers and appetizers and whatnot.
So, favorite moments in the Idol Club. It is difficult to pick one. All the meetings were always really fun, and presentation night was awesome, mostly because I got to yap about FNAF for 20 minutes. This isn't exactly a favorite moment, but it's maybe a funniest moment. When Wonderland Showtime was rehearsing Nikori one time, I was the nene in that, and I was wearing character shoes that I really need to replace, and we were on cement floors, I think. And at one point, right after a transition, I remember I slipped like forward. I didn't fall, but like I felt my life flash before my eyes for just a second. And everyone else who was watching was like, I saw everyone jump forward and yeah, in hindsight it's funny, but I thought I was gonna die there for a second. Also, if I could pick a moment that technically wasn't a part of club time, me, Alex, and Marilyn going to see the Aurora Borealis was definitely a core moment. Oh my god, that was beautiful. It was gorgeous.
My favorite club moment would have to be my first performance with the group at Western Washington University's QueerCon event. I didn't grow up dancing, so this was really my first step into the world of, performance and dance. So I've been working through like a little bit of imposter syndrome with that, just because it's all so new and different, and I'm learning a lot of things that I never otherwise would have really interacted with at all in the first place. So the experience of that performance and the energy that came from it, like the audience was amazing, my fellow group members were so supportive and helpful. and I feel like I learned a lot, and it was a really fun success, and it really felt to me like a sign that this is something that I'm like allowed to be doing. Like, I can do it, I can feel like I belong, and I can enjoy it, and that's just really special to me.
What's your favorite club moment, and what does the club mean to you?
The favorite club moment was during winter, I think. We had an info fair where I skipped one of my math tests, and then I went home early because I threw up in one of the trash cans. But it was just a talking sesh. If not that, then being handed 3 energy drinks during the Christmas shoot because I had not slept for 38 hours.
One of my favorite moments from this group is filming for Jingle Bells and also QueerCon, I think, because I joined this club like about a year ago, I think, and it was my first time doing anything like this, like cosplaying, dancing, performing in front of people. So everything was so new for me, and I just enjoyed being around like my friends, my club members, and just being funny and hanging out and getting to know new people, and it was so much fun, and I'm so thankful for it. Thank you. Mwah.
My favorite club moment probably has to be presentation night, when Frankie went off the rails and delivered us the most beautiful FNAF AU that I've ever seen.
My favorite club moment is, I don't really have one specific one, but it has to be any time that we've performed together live. I just love the energy and the excitement that everyone brings to this to the performance, and it's always one of my favorites.
I'd say that my favorite moments of being in the group is the moments that come from meeting with people and talking to people outside of club time. I know that we all are in this group because of our shared love of either dancing or idols or both, but it's important to remember that we all have different interests that make us unique people and really interesting to talk to and hang out with, whether that be meeting somebody randomly in a restaurant or in the food hall, or even just on a Discord call outside of time where we're just talking or playing stupid games. It's whatever. I think really getting to know people is kind of the most important part to me.
I think if I had to pick one single favorite club memory, it's really hard to narrow it down to just one thing, but I think it might actually be some of the first club meetings right after I joined, just because I have like no dance experience, honestly, and I was still a little bit not committed yet, but I just felt really, I don't know, it was fun to be around everyone. It was so fun. I was just really happy. I've made a lot of really close friends since joining. I miss you guys. I have notes, by the way, which is why I'm like, yeah, just really fun time. I don't know. I enjoy it a lot here.
Okay, so my favorite moment of the group is probably presentation night or the recording for Jingle Bells, because those were just really fun. I really liked the editing that Bibble did for the relay thing.
What the club means to me, that's such a hard question, because I don't know, it's been like, I don't want to get too sappy on the internet or anything, but like, it's really special to me because it's like a place where I finally belong after not having like a good set friend group or one that like stayed with me for a while or that I felt truly part of. So the group is just really nice, and I can be myself, and I don't have to like change anything because they're all silly and weird too, so I don't have to like, you know, put up a front or whatnot.
Coming up to Bellingham from California, I was really nervous because I didn't know anyone up here. I didn't know if I was going to be able to make close friends or find people with the same interests as me. But I'm going to be so real. As soon as I joined the Idol Club, all of that nervousness just went away. I still remember when I came to that first meeting. I think you guys were practicing Jingle Bells for the Christmas PV. And yeah, I just remember looking at you guys doing that and being like, yeah, this is what I want to do. These are the people I want to hang out with. That sounded sarcastic. I'm not being sarcastic. I seriously did think that. But yeah, this club really means a lot to me now, and I just want to keep dancing with you guys. That was so cringy and cheesy, oh my god.
Boreallumi has become so dear to me because of the people and the environment that we foster together. To me, it feels like a place where I can be excited and goofy about the things that I really care about, and everyone else is also able to do that. And especially for me, it's a place where I've been able to learn so much, both about the new friends who I made since joining and the ones who kind of dragged me into it. I feel like I have become so much closer to everyone because of this, like, environment.
What does the club mean to you?
Pain and suffering and long hours.
A second job!
Second job! Honestly, third at this point. I have not planned any competition costumes. I've only been planning idol group costumes. It's kind of, you know?
The club means a lot of things to me. It's like, one, a giant friend group, but a lot of people, like, to me at least, are my siblings, or sometimes, depending on the paywall, my lovers. It's just, it's a fun thing. I enjoy it very much just because it reminds me that I'm not alone. Sorry to be depressing.
This club means the world to me. It is what I look forward to at the end of every week when we meet up to have practices or just to hang out. And it's one of the best things to ever happen to me. Like, not to be dramatic, but it's one of the best things that's ever happened to me, and I'm so thankful that I got the opportunity to found such an amazing group.
Cool. Boreallumi to me is like a group of friends. Very cool. We dance and laugh and make fun of each other when we're dancing and laughing, and that's cool.
I think the final survivor in a horror movie. Oh my gosh, I think it would be Frankie. Because, I don't know, I just feel like he has a lot of brain cells and he's kind of smart, and I have reasons for everyone else to not live. That sounds so bad out of context, but, like, I feel like he'd be the last one alive, just out of pure brain power. The person I think would be the killer is, honestly, everyone's probably going to say this, but probably Booger. I feel like that's the most likely option, probability-wise. I don't see anyone else.
What do you mean by this, Alex? What do you mean no one else is? What do you mean?
Kill people in a horror movie? Or, like, you know... Yeah, anyway.
As for who would be the final survivor in a horror movie, I'd have to go with Marilyn. Marilyn just gives final survivor energy in my brain. I just think that if it came down to it, Marilyn would fight someone and win. They came Madara Mikijima for a reason, and I also think it helps that most of us would die for her.
As for who would survive, who would be the survivor in a horror movie, I'm gonna go with Marilyn. And for the killer, I'm gonna go with the Wren and Booger duo. I have no real reason for picking these people, I just think that the character dynamics would be interesting, and I want to know what that plot would be like.
Horror? Who would die first in a horror movie? I think I would die first because, we're not talking racially. I am the most disabled one, so I would not last. I think the killer would be Booger because she's insane.
For the second question, who will be the final thing? I think it will be me. Because I think Birgu will just protect me from everything because she loves me. Thank you. Mwah. And the killer could be... It's a hard question. I don't know. I think everyone can be a killer because we're somewhat crazy, but I love them. I don't know. Maybe we can be like a killer idol group, just, you know, going around towns, dancing, and then kidnapping everyone in the night. That sounds so weird.
I think the final girl in the horror movie will be a surprising turn of events of odd. I think the first person to die is Maria. She's been saying some stuff.
I feel like that's racially motivated.
No, that's just out of love. She's just been saying some crazy stuff that... Peace and love. I think the killer is me. I would
Stop side-eyeing me, girl.
I would kill Maria.
I guess our little silly thing is like who would be the final girl in a horror film from our group, and I think the final girl would probably be Frankie, because Frankie's very logical and would probably not fall for all of the usual like little gimmicks and such, but I'm not much of a horror movie person, so I don't take what I say for as it is.
All right, now for the fun questions. Who do I think would be the final girl or final person in a horror movie setting with the cast of our group, Boreallumi? So I'm gonna have to go with final girl, final person, gonna be Marilyn. I don't know exactly why, but I definitely get that kind of playful but serious final girl mood from Marilyn that I've seen in a lot of horror movies. As a bit of a horror schlob, I consume a good amount of content, I suppose, and for, you know, lack of a better reason, I think Marilyn kind of matches that energy that a lot of them has in a complimentary way. And for who I think the killer would be, I think to me it was kind of obvious. I had to ponder the other question a little longer, but I think it's pretty safe to say in my mind, without a doubt, I think the killer would be Frankie. It makes too much sense to me because they made an entire, or at least they talked about Project Sekai AU with a murder mystery, and also a FNAF AU, which also happens to do with murder and killing, and assigned who they think everyone in Wonderland X Showtime would fall into a chart of, I guess, not really a chart, but who would do a murder, who would be an accomplice, who would be murdered, etc. So they must think about these things. So be careful, everybody.
And then I think horror movie scenario, who would be the last person alive? Probably, I'm gonna say Clover. I think it's more process of elimination than anything, because like I don't think any of us would be having a great time. But I'm gonna say Clover, and then maybe Bibble second, or like second to last. I don't know. I can't really explain why. Just vibes, kind of.
If we were a horror movie, I think that the person who's killing people, it's actually two people. It's gonna be Wren and Booger together, but Booger's the mastermind. And then the last survivor is Frankie. Shout out Frankie.
My goals for the next year as a group specifically would be, I want to perform at a con with everyone. I feel like that would be really fun. So either like a panel or an idol fest, like a con that's more than just QueerCon. I feel like that would be really special.
For next year, something I'd really want to do is choreograph something of my own, whether it's something completely original or just modifying existing choreography. I'd really like to do something like that with the club next year. I already have several things in mind. I just need to pick one and do it, which is like 90% of doing things. Also, this might not be a next year thing, but at some point, and this comes as a surprise to no one, I really want to do Daybreak Frontline. I love Daybreak Frontline so much. The full version from the live it's everything to me, and I want to do it so fucking bad. Yeah, that's it. That's all I want to do. Yeah, that is it. Happy 2nd anniversary. Happy birthday, Lumi.
My hope for the next year is that we get into some subunit shenanigans, because I really like the energy that builds when one of us has an idea that we really care about and we really want to make it happen. I think that the introduction of subunits to our group is gonna be a really cool way to allow for more of these kinds of projects to happen without having to worry about the logistics of everyone being involved. I just think it would be really fun.
What are your wishes for the next year? What do you want to accomplish?
I want to cosplay an actual Love Live costume. Nothing against my own design. I know that I'm the only one at fault here. However, I want to get like I want to pay like $200 to someone else to make a fucking costume for the group. So we can just like pay for it and have it shipped to us and not worry about it.
My wish list for next year is I wish to do and like an N-Stars cover, because I love N-Stars, or some like Aikatsu or Puripara, maybe like those kids idol anime, because I also love those things. But and sleepover, that would be so fun and cute. But I don't know, maybe we will be able to do some of those, because I know we are going to a con. I'm so excited for it. Yay!
You can't show that to people.
What I want to accomplish next year is I want to host a bunch more events. I want to do more idol fests. I want to do more PVs. I want to do more photo shoots, more meetups. I think in general I would love to do Idolish 7 or Charisma House, because it's fun. My idol boys. No one wants to do idol boys anymore. And I just want to be around these amazing people more. They're super fun and awesome, and I love them a lot.
And as for like wishes for coming up in like the next year or so, I really hope for us to do more PVs or CMVs, just like more stuff to post to our YouTube, and more live shows. I want to be able to, I just want to perform more with everyone, and hopefully this year performances won't get canceled on us last minute. But I really hope to be able to perform more, and I'm really excited to see what comes. So thanks for supporting us, and bye.
Moving into this next year with Boreallumi, I think one goal for me personally, something that I would like to do, is to go to a convention. I've not got any marked on for me personally yet, but I've never been to a convention, so I think it might be a nice thing and a good change of pace for me to get out there and go do some stuff, as I don't often get to travel much. Not sure I really have too much else to say, honestly, but I also hope that throughout this next year and many more years to come, hopefully, no matter who stays, who joins, or whatever happens with the club, I hope it can continue to just be a good, helpful, supportive, safe place, because these people are really nice to me. They're really nice to other people. They support you when you're down, and they help pick you back up when you're ready to go. I'd definitely say they were a highlight of my first year at Western, the university. Anyways, that's pretty much about all for me. I hope we're all having a good time, and I hope we all keep having a good time. So I'll see you everybody later. Bye.
And okay, something I'm excited for. I shan't say what it is, but there's maybe a holiday thing that we have planned, some kind of something. I don't know if I can say it, but I'm really excited for this. I've been learning this dance like months in advance. I'm so normal. It's gonna be great. It's gonna be really good. Yeah, I don't know.
I forgot to say this, but if for next year, I hope that we get to perform for a bigger crowd. That'd be really fun.